In this video, we'll be covering how the product overview report can help you understand which products are most often resulting in additional orders. In addition to this, we'll cover product stickiness, or in other words, which products are your customers really loyal to and they keep coming back for again and again. In general, this report is showing you all of the products that are associated with your order lines, and we have some really interesting performance metrics that are associated with each. In addition to this, if you wanted to take a look at this analysis on a product level, a SKU level, or a category level, or a brand level, you can easily do so just by clicking into these different options here. But for this video, we'll be taking a look at the product level. So the first thing we can do here is we can scroll over to the following column, which is going to be the order column here. So first thing we'll want to do is we'll actually want to sort the order column from high to low, just to be sure we're looking at a substantial sample size here. And once we do this, we will just scroll down, and the idea is to understand in relation to which products that have been associated with the highest amount of orders, so have been sold most often essentially, which ones are therefore resulting in a higher share of orders leading to a follow-up. So if we take a look at this, and if you ever are wondering what we're doing for a particular calculation or KPI, you can always hover over the little information icon and you can see exactly what we're doing. So for this KPI, for example, we're looking at the percentage of orders, including the product that led to an additional purchase. So really being able to understand of particular products that have been purchased, which products are most often bringing customers back for additional orders. So if we take a look at this and we scroll down, we would just want to understand where our highest values lie. And right off the bat, we actually see a really strong performer here at 59%, almost 60%, and that is going to be the black and white sweater. So it's really interesting to kind of find hidden champions within your data and understand, okay, the black and white sweater was not sold to the most amount of orders. However, it was still included in a lot of orders. And it does have the highest share of orders leading to a follow-up. So there is strong retention associated with this particular product. So definitely makes sense to be showing this product in introductory efforts, trying to get customers into the brand with this product, as we know it's strongly associated with customers who then go on to place additional orders. In addition, we can take this a step further and we can take a look at the share of follow-up orders, including the product. So I think this is mostly interesting for consumable brands. However, it could be relevant to fashion too. But in general, what we're looking at here is the percentage of orders that led to another purchase of the same product. So really being able to see which products customers are coming back for that same product again most often. So product stickiness, what customers are really loyal to. So since this is a fashion brand that we're taking a look at here, just to try to make it as relevant as possible, let's just say that this black and white sweater is actually coming in about 5 different colors. So while someone wouldn't come back for that same exact thing, they might come back for it in a different color, as it is a top seller. So it would be interesting to take a look at the share of follow-up orders, including the product, to really identify if customers are coming back for that same thing most often again, which in this case, in relation to other products, it absolutely is at almost 50%. So all in all, you can conclude that this black and white sweater is closely associated with strong retention efforts, and not only that, but it does indicate product stickiness, and customers are coming back for this same sweater. In addition, if we scroll over, we can also take a look at the replenishment time KPI. So this is a really interesting one, and it allows you to understand the median number of days it takes for a customer to repurchase that same product. Again, I think that this KPI is super cool to look at for brands that are selling consumables such as makeup or supplements or things of this nature. But in general, really cool to be able to understand how long it's naturally taking your customers to buy that same thing again, regardless of the order counts that it's purchased in. So it doesn't matter if someone buys a particular product in their first order and then their second order, or their first order and then their fifth order. We're just taking a look at the amount of days it it takes that customer to go ahead and make that purchase of the same item again. So replenishment time is super interesting to really optimize your replenishment flows, really retargeting your customers at the appropriate time. Next, we can also take a look at the average order value KPI if we just keep scrolling here. So average order value is, of course, really interesting to take a look at here as well, to be able to see which products are most often associated with orders of high value. So this also could be cool for introductory efforts, maybe putting these products in a welcome series, trying to get high AOV for your new customers, or if in retrospect you find that your AOV of repeat customers is lagging, you can always reference this to see which products are most often associated with high AOV orders. So I think this is always cool to analyze as well. But all in all, so the product overview report has really interesting product performance metrics that you can take a look at, some not so obvious, and it's always so cool to come in and get these interesting product insights that you might not have known. A lot of times brands take a look at which products are sold most often to determine top performers, but in this report we really share so much more than that to really show you which products are associated with high quality customers and also strong retention.